Go ahead, I'm listening. It's about the mine. There's a serious problem, do you understand? Continue. The man stood motionless, his throat tight. Before I leave, I want you to look at something on your desk. Renan frowned impatiently. Don't waste my time. The worker pointed at the notebook with a trembling hand. Deep down, the manager felt a chill but tried to stay calm. Renan, that's enough, drop it, and you're done. But Renan pulled the drawer open abruptly and took out the old notebook stained with oil. The worker took a deep breath and confessed. When the manager said he would return it, I became suspicious. That's why I marked the bill with my marker. Just a small mark in the corner. I wanted you to know the truth if he ever gave it back. The manager shouted nervously, "That's insane! You're accusing me!" Renan raised his hand to silence him and looked at the worker. "Do you have the bill's number?" The man pulled a crumpled, sweat-soaked piece of paper from his pocket. "I wrote it down out of fear, boss. My house is falling apart, but I didn't want to carry a lie on my conscience." Renan took the envelope and searched for the money, the same envelope the manager had hidden. The manager tried to stop him. "Don't go through my things!" Renan looked at him with an unfamiliar anger and silently opened the envelope. On one of the bills, he saw the black mark. He compared the serial number with the one on the paper. They matched. The manager turned pale, gasping for air, stammering. "That means nothing. That could have come from anywhere." Renan clenched the bill in his fist. "That bill was a test of honesty, and you took it. You robbed me, and you almost ruined this man's life." The manager suddenly changed his tone, speaking with fake sweetness. "I was just keeping it safe. I was going to give it to you." Renan laughed bitterly. "After I fired him, you were looking for a way out. Are you really going to destroy everything over a single bill?" The manager shouted desperately. Renan turned toward the worker, shame in his eyes. "I fired you like a dog, and you were the only honest one." "I just wanted to sleep with a clear conscience," the worker replied quietly. Renan opened the office door and suddenly shouted with an iron voice, "All supervisors, here now!" The miners gathered, dirty and curious. Renan raised the bill as proof. "Today I tested the honesty of one of you, and the one who failed was not a worker." He pointed at the manager in front of everyone. "Starting today, he is the new shift supervisor." A murmur spread across the room. No one could believe it. Renan looked at the manager and delivered his sentence. "Return every cent you stole, and leave my company and my house right now." The manager stepped back in tears. "Renan, you can't do this to me." "I'm not doing it to you," Renan said coldly. "You did it to yourself a long time ago." At that moment, a guard ran into the room. "Mr. Renan, there's a pickup truck outside. They're asking for the manager. They say a friend came to see him." Renan suddenly understood everything.